Hey everybody, welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon, and me, Banshee. And it's me, Banshee, with my Material Matters segment, your weekly tarot keys to success in business, education, and finance. Let's get on with the show. Sitting to my left here, you can't see her, his shadow has come to join me since Mr. O is off at work today. It's nice of her to stop by, but I'm a little concerned that she's going to jump on the main table here, and I can't have that. So I'll keep an eye out. But anyway, welcome to the show. We're going to get this started. And I don't know, I want to be a little fun, have a little fun with you all today. I'm using the affirmators for creativity. And let's get started with that. The affirmators are a little tongue-in-cheek oracle deck that gives some solid advice. So, and creativity is an important part of, our work life, as well as our personal life, really. You don't have to be an artist, a writer, etc., but you come up with creative ideas or plans or solutions to problems. Creativity, ingenuity, it's all kind of linked together. Okay, I pulled 2 cards. How did this happen? Well, you're going to get 2 today. Okay, the first card is, you may not be able to see it well, they're kind of pastel, surrender. And it says, I surrender control and allow every brainchild to be exactly what it is. I don't push them or pull them or force them into well-starched neckties. I let them forge their own path. Turns out, brain children are a lot like real children. You can guide and nudge them and try to convince them to be sensible, because for God's sakes, living out of a van isn't always as romantic as it sounds. But they'll go where they want to, and smelly van or not, isn't that a beautiful thing? Well, that's really interesting, but I'm wondering, I see a connection here with this card that you might find interesting. It's honoring ideas. When an idea comes to me, I honor it by doing my best to bring it into being. Ideas are like children. Oh my gosh. Maybe that's why I pulled them together. I have no idea. Wow, idea. Anyway, ideas are like children, and I proudly nurture them, knowing they'll grow and develop, and eventually make their way out into the world without ever really acknowledging how much time, money, love I shell out for them. Hey, whose idea was it to have these ideas anyway? That's it. So the one here almost is talking about, hey, not controlling your little ones and letting them grow and flourish as they should, but that's it with your ideas here, Maybe not tamper with them too much. Maybe try to set them in motion, come up with a plan, be true to your idea, honor your idea by surrendering control and, going with the flow of where the idea is taking you. So I don't know. They're pretty interesting cards for the collective today. I'm just going to put them up here a moment. And like I said, they are a little bit, shall we say, a little bit pastel, so you can't really see them in the light. My other cards will come out great today. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit about the politics or, what's going on in the U.S. and maybe the world. More tariffs have been enacted, and apparently now there's 100% tariff that's going to be enacted on imported pharmaceuticals. So it's going to be costing American citizens a lot of money, and it's going to be causing headaches, of course, overseas. And it's really dangerous. Are people going to not take meds they really need because the cost have suddenly just jumped so high? It's very unfortunate. At any rate, the other thing is that, oh gosh, what was it? What was it? Can't think. I may have to come back to it later. Oh, Jimmy Kimmel's back. That's what I wanted to say. And he has had such a ratings boost. And as a matter of fact, I don't know if Seth Meyers was included or Jimmy Fallon, but I know that they mentioned Stephen Colbert. It seems like late night TV in general is getting a boost. Go figure. Now, when Jimmy came back, the first two shows, I believe, were not shown on Nexstar and Sinclair stations, yet he still managed to get a huge rating from it all, and especially also people watching it on YouTube. So he thanked the president for that. And so it's interesting. And now I've heard that Nexstar is now starting to show him again in their network as well. So we'll see where all this leads. Also, one other piece of bad political news: the government could shut down this week. Stay tuned for that. We'll see what happens. It may be that, they'll come and reach an agreement, or one side will just say, I'd rather keep the government open than fight this. But I think we're in for a battle, and maybe it's a necessary one. So everybody should try to prepare themselves for this as best they can. I could be affected by this if, Social Security checks aren't run during the month. So it's not that I wouldn't be affected, but we have to try to do the best we can, for, what's good for the country. And whether it's a shutdown or whether we get back to it and they reach a better agreement. Anyway, so that's what's going on. And I spent a little bit of time on that. So let's get rolling here. I want to remind everybody these readings I'm about to do for the astrological signs of the zodiac are good from September 28th, Sunday, through October 4th, next Saturday. During this time, the moon will be traveling from Sagittarius into Pisces. The only other thing I have to say is happy Yom Kippur to those who are celebrating. Enjoy. Yom Kippur begins at sundown, October 1st. So, all right, so let's get on with the show. And we're starting with Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead, and me. No, I didn't get my hair shaved off yet. I am going to get it cut. I just pulled it back today because I could. And so... more my face, less hair. I don't know if that's a good thing. All right. Well, my Aries friends, we have the King of Swords reversed. Oh, dear. Not a good start. We have Temperance reversed. And we have the High Priestess reversed. I didn't think you had I can't quite remember, Aries, but I'm not sure we had such a great week last week either. And this one, I have a feeling your intuition is cloudy. It seems as though, there's maybe a lot of stress, a lot of work being put on your shoulders. Maybe that's deliberate. I don't know. But the bottom line is that somebody is trying to pull the wool over your eyes. They're manipulating you. Or they may be out and out fighting and arguing with you. And it's causing a lot of chaos. It's causing you it's throwing you off your game. And, you just can't kind of intuit what's going on here and or how you should react to it. I will say this, the King of Swords, he only cares about one thing, and that is himself and his own power and his own authority, or his own trying to show he's better than everybody else when he's reversed. He is not a good person. So if you have somebody like this in your work environment that you are working with, etc., expect problems this week. Expect things to be thrown off your game, and just manage this the best way you can. Maybe seek out advice from someone else if you're not unable to think your way through this. Good luck with that. Hey, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Oh, nope, Taurus. Okay. All right, well, you got the Nine of Pentacles upright. Let's see what else. Okay, you got the Hierophant reversed. And, oh, you have the Five of Pentacles upright. Oh, wow. All right. There could be some challenges this week for some of the Taurians. I think here that, you're going to have to do some real out-of-the-box thinking in order to maintain your good position right now, financially, business-wise, etc. I mean, if your business has been doing all right, it may be facing some serious challenges this week. Or if your workplace, you feel like you've been stable and secure, you may have a different feel this week. You may be worried about a downturn. You may be worried about losing some money, your position, being laid off even. So you're going to have to kind of think outside the box on how you want to manage this situation as it arises. I mean, sometimes, of course, we have no choice, but, do what you can to find out what you need, or start making backup plans. That's the word I'm looking for, backup plans. Good luck with that, Taurus. Okay, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Okay, let's see what's going on in Gemini's world. You have the Two of Swords upright. The Page of Pentacles is reversed. And the King of Cups is reversed too. Oh boy. Well, it looks like some of you may have some time to think about things. I don't know if this means, well, for one thing, it may mean some job or financial opportunity, some windfall you were expecting, or, whether it's stocks or other matters, is going to be delayed or possibly not coming through for you. If you applied for a job, you might get a rejection letter. It's disappointing news coming, regarding finance, business, career, maybe even your educational pursuits. I didn't see it in Aries, but I could see it here, that maybe some project gets rejected. You have to go back to the drawing board or something in your schoolwork. If you're putting in a plan and the professor says, nope, start over again. You're going to have to pull back and make some difficult decisions here. So step back, take the time you need to sort things out and determine what your next move is going to be. Good luck with that. Hey, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Okay. Okay, you have the King of Cups upright. Well, thankfully, the King of Swords is upright. 2 kings, eh? And the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is reversed. You know, I think you're collaborating as equals with someone here. This could be for business leaders, etc. Maybe people who are going to do a merger or something. This just comes to my head. It's possible here you may determine to put it off. You may determine that maybe more things need to be worked out before you can move it forward. And now on a more lower end level, this could also mean that, you know, you have some very important decisions to make in order to make yourself feel satisfied, you know, with the direction things are going. And as a matter of fact, what this might mean is if you were planning any major moves, new developments in your business, or, you know, trying to do new things in your work, or maybe moving away from your job to another, it may be time to hold fast for a while and maybe think things through more, come up with a good plan and a strategy before you move forward. Good luck with that, Cancers. All right. Hey, Leos. Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Leo, start with the Six of Pentacles reversed. Also the Chariot reversed. And the Nine of Pentacles upright. Seems like this is a really tough one. In order to maintain your financial stability, I have to start here. I'm seeing this. In order to maintain the status quo, because things seem fairly comfortable right now, so you might be really driven to make a move. But this is saying, this card being reversed here, it's not the right time to do it. It's not the right time to make a move. Stay firm for now. You'll find that if you try to do anything different right now, you could shift the balance in a negative way. So whether this is a stock maneuver, whether this is buying or selling real estate, whether this is, in the workplace, finding the balance in the workplace, this is not a time to make any major changes because things are pretty good right now, and any kind of maneuver you might make this week could have some negative repercussions. Seems like it's a theme a little bit with some of the signs. There's just not a sign of movement. Well, good luck with that, Leos. Okay, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. The Knight of Pentacles is reversed. Justice is upright. And the Four of Pentacles is also upright. Wow. I'm sensing a lot of hold the line here in some of these readings. And with you, Virgos, I think it's no exception right now. You may not feel very motivated to move forward either at this time. And maybe it's because you feel things are fairly balanced and stable right now. So I sense here you want to hold fast. You want to hold fast to your resources right now, not make any major changes because you're happy with what you have or where you are. This could even be with career, business, or your educational pursuits. This isn't a time to change course for you. You're doing fine. So don't move. I think here too, as far as legal matters go, there may be a delay in reaching a decision. I have a feeling here, so you're just going to have to hold out a little longer. And if this case is really important to you, don't give up, don't settle. Let things play out a little bit longer. There may be a delay. Good luck with that. Well, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's see what's going on in your world. Oops. Uh-oh. I think I'll have to do a couple more shuffles for you, Libra. That did not go well. That did not go according to plan. Okay. You have the Page of Cups reversed. Boy, suddenly the reversals are really hitting, aren't they? You have the Queen of Cups reversed. And we got Court cards here as well. And Temperance is reversed. Okay, this is a very emotional read for you Libras. I think here too, you're just not able. You're not feeling it this week. Maybe you're feeling nothing at all. Your intuition is not helping you determine if it's a good time to make a major move. So maybe you shouldn't. But you are worried. You're nervous. You're anxious. Things are out of balance right now, and maybe you want to right them. However, I have a feeling here with all these cards reversed, it's not a good week to move forward for you either. This is more a time to try to clear your head and get your emotions together. We've had a lot of weird and some of it bad economic news. And of course, there's a possibility of a government shutdown this week. So let's take it easy. Let's try to get our emotions in check and not make any knee-jerk reactions because you are emotionally upset about what may be going on, on a bigger scale. Whew, good luck with that. Well, Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Okay. Come on, Scorpios. He's back again, and he's reversed for the second time. It's the King of Swords reversed. Well, I would say it's kind of a scorpionic kind of card to me. Judgment is reversed. Oh my goodness. But the Five of Cups is upright. Well, you know what they say. When life or people give you lemons, make lemonade. And I mean that in a way because I think somebody, is going to be really hypercritical of you. Whether this is customers coming in or a customer complaining about something and demanding their money back or something be righted and giving you a hard time, giving you bad reviews, right? Or something like that. I think here, there may be something good that comes out of this. I mean, Don't allow it to throw you off your game, but allow it to inform you. See what may be right about whoever this is, whether it's a manager, whether it's a customer, like I said, whether it's your fellow colleagues. See what they have to say. See what criticism they have. Even if they don't handle it very well, it's possible here there's a kernel there that you need to pay attention to that could make you, that could turn things around, that could make you feel better, and, that you've learned something from this experience. And sometimes we just have to make the best of a bad situation, because maybe we don't have any other places to go right now. So, if you're dealing with a bad supervisor and stuff like that, try to make the best of it. Make an opportunity out there. Maybe it's an opportunity to prove them wrong. Good luck with that, Scorpios. I know you can do it. Hey, Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Sagittarians, you've got the Seven of Wands upright. You've got Death reversed. Wow. And you got the Eight of Swords upright. Wow, and I keep talking about the theme of stagnation or a lack of an inability to move forward here. Here it is again, in the Sagittarians reading. It seems as though maybe you feel you're on top of things right now, or no, I'll take that back. I take that back. I see what's going on here. Maybe what you're really feeling here is that you're trying to stay afloat against all odds here. Whether this is too much competition in the employment marketplace right now, whether, you're trying to figure out how to navigate and manage your finances during these turbulent times. You're trying to stay on top of things, but, you have to be wary here that if you don't change with the tide, if you don't, if you're unable to be flexible during this period, you're going to stagnate. You're going to stagnate and nothing is going to move forward. And my fear is with you Sagittarians right now is that you are afraid. You are afraid of going with that flow right now. You're trying to hold firm and, with either outmoded mindsets or, things in your head that are telling you, don't go there. And you're stagnating. And so you've got to break that. You're going to have to try to be flexible, even if you're afraid, step out of that fear and make the moves you need to make so that you remain on top of things, because this looks kind of rough right now. Good luck with that. So in a sense, I'm telling you to move, but I fear this is going to be a week that's going to be a struggle to do so. And it's really an internal struggle, Sagittarius. Good luck with that. Well, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. All right, here we go, Capricorns. Let's see what's going on in your world. Two of Pentacles is reversed. Four of Pentacles is reversed. But the Three of Cups is upright. Okay. Okay. Well, Capricorns, things seem to be not balanced right now, out of control. Maybe your inbox is stacked way high. Maybe, you need a little support from family and friends to keep things in order so you can focus on your work. Things are definitely out of balance here, and it could be affecting you financially, or I really have another feeling about this card. I think what this is saying is you need to let go of some of the responsibilities you have right now. And of course, if you feel overwhelmed at school, maybe it's time to talk to your professor about that, okay? Or your teachers, and see if you can't get some help, some tutoring if you need it, because there is support for you out there. People would be more than happy to lend a hand and maybe help you with that workload, or help you, spend more hours at work because they're taking care of the kids, or they're taking care of other responsibilities for you right now. So try to hang in there and seek out support. Okay. Can't do it all, Capricorns. All right, good luck with that. All right. Hey, Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. All right. Oh. All right. Let's see what we got for Aquarians. Well, it's that level-headed Queen of Swords upright. It's a good start. But you're dealing with your emotions. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is reversed. Wow, it's another court card of Palooza here. It's the King of Pentacles upright, which I like here. Well, okay, Aquarians, I think you've been dissatisfied with some situation, whether it's at work, whether it's with your the moves financially that you're making. You're concerned about the direction you're moving in. Maybe if you're in business for yourself, it's the direction your business is going in. Maybe if it's your studies, too, you're concerned that things aren't going in the right direction. But this is just how you feel about it, okay? So you really need to give this more thought, or maybe possibly talk to somebody who can help you. I think here they will help you regain control, realize where you're truly at. If you do need help, they'll give you advice on what you need to do, or give you a hand if necessary. This whole process here is an opportunity for you to get your business, financial, or educational goals back in control and feeling good about it. Because whether it's real or not, you're not feeling really good about the direction it's going. And so you need to think it through or get others to help you through this. And I wish you luck with that. I think it's highly possible for you to straighten this out. All right. We're on Pisces. Last but not least, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. One more shuffle for you. All right. Well, you have the Star reversed. But the Ten of Wands is reversed. That's good news. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, and it's the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is upright. Wow. Oh, well, Pisceans, some major blow you've had recently, I think it's already happened. If not, There's something that could cause you some serious sorrow, depression this week in your business, financial, or educational affairs, whether it's poor grades, whether it's somebody saying, you haven't been putting in the work, the effort. It's going to make you feel really, really pessimistic. Also, it could be about finances. I'm feeling it more in the work and maybe educational areas, but I think here what you need to do is try to turn that attitude around. Maybe you just have been burdening yourself with this grief and this sorrow, or you will be, and you need to let it go. You need to let it go because it's going to, it's going to change your attitude. It's going to make your attitude more negative. And you know what happens when we start falling into that funk? We tend to go deeper. So if you want to avoid hitting bottom, because a lot of times some people have to hit bottom before they come back up again, you just want to unburden yourself of the pessimism you feel or the disappointment and sorrow over something right now and realize this is just one episode in your life. It does not define you. All right? Sorry, it's kind of a little bit of a downbeat reading for you to end this. Good luck with that. All right. I want to remind everybody about our shows. And it's going to be a fairly normal week except for one thing. We plan on releasing not one, but 2 WTF TFTs this week. Woohoo! Yes, it's true. So we have a couple of things that we're wondering WTF about. So stay tuned for a couple of episodes of that coming soon. And later today, we have a live show from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come and ask a question, and we'll be able to give you an answer for that. Also, on Wednesday, guess what? It's October 1st. And you know what that means? I'm going to be on Mr. O's Goth Tarot. So join us as we both together give you a shadow work shadow working to do in the month ahead. It's all about trying to deal with a particular shadow element, and come and check it out. I'm enjoying doing this show with him. That video will come out at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Wednesday. And then on Thursday, we have another live show. It's been a little quiet again. We keep going up and down with the amount of people coming in on Thursdays. So you're guaranteed pretty much to get a reading, even if we have yet another birthday reading to do at the start of our show. Seems like it's a very busy birthday month so far. So join us and get a reading on Thursday nights. It's at 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on Friday, get ready for Mr. O's Emotional Exchanges, where you can come and find out what's going on in your interpersonal world, with love, romance, friendships, relationships at work, whatever, with family. So join him. That video comes out at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's good for the week ahead. And Saturday, happy hour, hopefully, will be back at its normal time again, which will be 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If we ever change our happy hour schedule, we let people know on social media. And if you subscribe to our channel, hopefully you get a notification when I put a note up about it in our notes section of YouTube. So happy hour this week, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come on and get happy. All right. That's it. Thanks, everybody, for joining me today. I wish you luck in this kind of looks to be a tumultuous week ahead, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.